So you want to hood exit your MQB car. Well, let me tell you some of the things you're going to need to do before you do this so you don't make the same mistakes I did. So first thing you're going to actually need to do is make sure your harness for your cam actuators is wrapped with heat tape and extra heat shrink that you can buy off like Amazon. You have to take off the whole harness, feed it on, heat it up, make it secure to the wires, and then I put extra gold reflective heat tape around it just to make sure, because I already burnt up one harness before because this pipe gets so hot it just cooks everything in this general area. And I'm just trying to get the knowledge out there so you guys don't make the same mistake that I did. The next thing you're going to want to do is get heat exhaust wrap. I see a lot of people on this platform right now. They're running the bare pipe, and I was one of them, but I learned the hard way. I probably put more miles on this car than a lot of people do. This was my daily for a while. I still have my 2014 Chevy Silverado. That's my daily. Just doing a lot of maintenance on it, trying to get it up, back, and running. I mean, it runs and drives, but you get what I'm saying. But I keep seeing a lot of people not having exhaust pipe or exhaust wrap on their pipes, and I recommend it. Another thing you're going to want to do, you want to make sure you have a turbo blanket. I just have a cheap one. It's not really cheap. They're still like $200. I have one off, I think it's CTS Turbo. I think it might be like $170 after everything's said and done. Just want to make sure you can block all the heat you can, because this thing gets hot. It does. And the next thing you want to do is make sure your ABS module, and this is a big one, and this is where a lot of people fuck up. When you're putting your downpipe on or your hood exit, you want to make sure it's completely on, bolted down correctly, because if this pipe pops off and falls, it's not going to fall out, but the exhaust flames coming off of your turbo are going to cook your ABS module. I've seen it before. I've seen it multiple times where people are not installing these correctly, and the downpipe falls off or the hood exit falls off, and then it just cooks their ABS module, and that's a lot of wiring you do not want to mess with. Now, I can promise you I'll do anything on a car, but wiring is my least favorite thing to do. The next thing you're going to want to make sure you do is you're going to want to get a butt plug or something. If this car sits outside like mine does, mine sadly sits outside right now. I don't have a garage anymore. You want to make sure you get a butt plug. I call it a butt plug, but they're like $30 and they just stick inside. It's a big piece of rubber that you make sure that no water, no sand, no snow, anything like that can get in your